Dairy. Oh, how I used to miss thee. That was the first thing that I hated that I had to give up, and the last thing I gave up with coming over to the greenside. But what's the upside of giving up dairy? Well, you may have less headaches. People who suffer from headaches and migraines sometimes are suffering from the natural chemical called pteramine, which is found in fermented foods such as cheese, salami, pepperoni, and some types of beer. Or you might experience less bloating. And the bloating comes from you not being able to digest milk. The U.S. Library of Medicine says that 65% of us suffer from having the lack of lactase, which gives us the enzyme to be able to digest cow's milk. I'm Angela Yvonne, and this is Vegan Pop Eats. No longer have to suffer from my cheese fix now that there is so many amazing vegan cheese brands on the market, such as Chow, Follow Your Heart, and Daya. But now there is a new cheese on the block, and it will have you saying yes please. Pleese Cheese was founded by a husband and wife duo, Kobe and Abib, and they have partnered up with Tavolino's, located at 496 9th Avenue in New York City, and they have been so gracious to invite me here to review their new cheese and their new vegan fares, and I cannot wait. And we are here with Nick, the chef and owner of Tavolino's. Thank you so much for allowing me to be here to taste the new vegan fare.
Oh, grazie Angela. Piacere, welcome to Tavolino.
Yes, I got a little bit of Italian. It's only VIP, get Italian. But tell me a little bit about Tavolino's.
Well, Tavolino is an offshoot of Tavola. Tavola is next door. Tavola was once an Italian grocery store for over 140 years, belonging to the same family, the Manganaro family. We took over this grocery store, we turned it into an Italian restaurant specializing in Sicilian, Pulian, and Roman. Why is that important? Because those parts of Italy are heavily vegetarian and there's a lot of preparation of vegetables, so it ties in somewhat with the vegan Mediterranean diet of sorts.
So I'm here to taste your new vegan fare,
okay.
which I'm super excited about it. And you also partnered up with Pleese Cheese, which is a new vegan cheese brand.
Yes.
Tell us about how that partnership came about.
I'll tell you about it. It's fantastic cheese. Unlike some other vegan cheeses that I've tried before, which are kind of flat and bland and they kind of taste like tofu, this actually has a nice, deep, rich cheese flavor to it. And it melts wonderfully too. I was very impressed with it. I was also very impressed with the fact that it's not made from nuts like cashews or almonds.
What?
It's made with, again, back to the Mediterranean concept, which caught my fascination as a chef. Because the base of the cheese is actually fava bean, potato, and that's the majority of it. So you have the proteins coming from a legume as opposed to a nut or a tofu.
Yes.
Which makes cheese very complex and interesting. That's why I love cooking with it. But tonight you'll see are pizzas that are made here in a grandma Roman style, made in a pan with olive oil, with the rice very slowly, so the crust is very light and crispy, and the tomatoes are imported from Italy with fresh basil. But then we use Pleese cheese instead of mozzarella, and I think you're going to be very happy and satisfied. That's one thing. And we're also going to bring to the table our vegan, gluten-free lasagna.
Oh.
Yep. So the pasta is actually from Venice, Italy. It's imported. It's a dry pasta, and it's completely vegan. I'm sorry, completely gluten-free. So it has no wheat. It has rice and corn and other cereals, but no wheat. So that's a pasta. Then the cheese inside, unlike using mozzarella, Parmigiano, we use a Pleese cheese. Pleese cheese, as well as artichoke, zucchini, a little bit of fava bean, and cauliflower to create the layers in the lasagna. And then the Pleese cheese, you'll see it's a very unique lasagna in itself. People love it, they're coming back for it. We also do an eggplant parmesan, which is interesting because most eggplant parmesans in restaurants are deep fried, and they're covered with bread, and they're very heavy and gloppy mozzarella. It's not how we do it here. We do it how we do it in Sicily. So we get fresh eggplant, we roast it in the oven with olive oil instead of frying it, and then we layer it with fresh herbs and tomato, and normally Italian cheeses, but in this case, we use a Pleese cheese. And you're going to find it to be an extraordinary eggplant parmesan.
Well, the cheese is something that we as vegans, we're kind of funny about our cheese, because even though we don't want to, have animal products, we want it to be just as close to just have us almost have an out-of-body experience. Do you think I'm going to have an out-of-body experience?
I did. So that's why you're asking, why did we make a strong turn to offer a lot of clear choices on our menu for vegans and gluten-free, but mostly for vegans, is because the quality of this cheese has really inspired me to do different things with it, because I love the way it reacts in different applications, and I think you'll like it as well.
Well, I'm going to take your word for it, and I'm so ready for what you got coming for us. Stay tuned.
Hey Angela, so here we have the wonderful pizzas.
Yes.
Our style of pizza here is called a Grandma Roman. So it's made in a pan with olive oil and a rest. So it's thin, but yet it's crispy and light and fluffy. The topping is interesting. It's made with Pleese cheese.
Pleese cheese.
Yes, and also Italian Parmesan, tomato, fresh basil, and olive oil, which create a very unique pizza. Now, the reason why we started using Pleese cheese was it's the closest product we found in the line of a vegan cheese that tastes very similar to a good cheese. So this is the one pizza. It's called the Margherita.
Okay, the Margherita.
Margherita.
And I used to love Margarita pizzas. I used to love them.
Yeah, the Margherita pizza actually was made for the Queen Margherita in Naples to honor her, and it was red, white, and green, the colors of the pizza, to honor the Italian flag.
Yes.
Hence the history of the Margherita pizza. This, in the hand, is called the Vidana, which means the farmer's wife, because it has all vegetable toppings. It has sliced wild mushrooms, fresh artichoke hearts, roasted fire peppers, Pleese cheese, again, olive oil, extra virgin olive oil from Sicily, and basil. So I'm gonna cut these up.
Awesome.
And have the whole crew have some tastings.
Oh.
And hopefully you guys will enjoy it as much as the rest of my customers that come here and tell me it's probably the best gluten-free and also the best vegan pizza they've had.
Well, I'm excited for you to cut this up because I am going to take the first bite.
Excellent. Give me a moment, I'll be right back.
No worries.
Okay.
Thank you so much.
Ciao.
Okay, so you know that I am a fanatic about pizza, but this looks amazing. Let me see. Just want to let y'all see this before I devour it. All right, here we go.
Here we have La Margherita. Nice and fresh.
Thank you so much.
I'm glad you're enjoying it. I came with your friends to try too.
This is it.
Oh, thank you.
And I love pizza.
Wow.
Like,
compliment.
that's the last, if I could eat one item or one entree every day, it would be pizza.
That's nice to hear.
I'm
glad you're enjoying it. And I can't wait for you to try the rest. They're all very interesting. Some Vodivino, red wine for you? A little red wine for you?
Sure.
With the pizza, you have to have wine.
Oh my gosh. This is amazing. Pleese Cheese, you did this. This is the new cheese on the block. Pleese Cheese. This is my number one. Right here. It's so creamy. It melts amazing. And it's so flavorful. And the good thing about it, this is good for people who have allergies. You can have your cheese back.
Angela, un po' di vino rosso, eh?
Oh,
Un toast salute.
Salute.
Una bella signorina al ristorante.
thank you.
Grazie.
Amazing. Amazing. You have to come down to Tavolino's. They have something for everyone here. I'm so thankful that Pleese Cheese sponsored this video and Tavolino for being so gracious. I'm Angela Yvonne, and this is Vegan Pop Eats, where meat is obsolete.